welcome to the deep dive. You know those everyday moments, maybe you're navigating a crowded sidewalk, or perhaps, like we're talking about today, stuck in a surprisingly packed elevator. These are spaces where human behavior can take the most unexpected and sometimes, well, the most revealing turns.
Definitely. Those little social pressure cookers.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into a short, but I think incredibly telling story from our sources. It's called The Hero and the Pea, an elevator odyssey.
Odyssey is such a great word for it. You think epic journey, maybe across seas.
Right. But this one...
This one happens entirely between the ground floor and the 17th. But it is an odyssey, a psychological one.
Okay, so what's our mission here? What are we trying to unpack?
Well, our goal is really to pull out some maybe surprising insights from this, insights into how we handle social pressure, the masks we all wear, and those little hidden dramas playing out right next to us. This story, it's kind of funny, but it's a fantastic lens for all that.
All right, let's get into it. Set the scene for this. This elevator odyssey. Who's our hero?
Okay, so picture this. Our hero is tired, sweaty. He's just finished a run.
Okay, relatable so far.
And there's a crucial detail. He's dealing with let's call it the aftermath of last night's dinner with peas.
Oh no, peas, that's specific and unfortunate.
A truly tricky combination. So his only goal, his singular focus is just getting home, ASAP. And the elevator, it's the last hurdle.
The final obstacle before sanctuary.
Exactly. And for a second, it looks like smooth sailing. The elevator arrives. Empty.
That lovely moment. Just you in the box.
Pure relief. Salvation, right? He steps in, almost there, but then, last second, bam, the doors are held open.
Oh, you dread that sound.
You really do. And suddenly, it's not just one person. The cabin gets packed. I mean, absolutely full.
How full are we talking?
The story says 7 people.
And a dog.
7 people and a dog.
Yeah.
In standard elevator. Wow.
Yeah, and it's a real mix. There's a woman with shopping bags, a guy in a blazer who smells strongly of lavender. Lavender, okay. Adding to the sensory mix.
Totally. Then there's a girl eating chips, a grandma carrying dill, which is another distinct smell.
Dill. Okay, this is getting aromatic.
And a couple of students. It's like a whole cross-section of apartment life crammed in there.
So it's immediately a sensory overload. You've got sweat, lavender, chips, dill.
A whole medley of scents. A bouquet, you might say.
Yeah.
And here's the kicker. They're all going to the 17th floor, the very top.
No relief stops along the way. Everyone's in for the long haul.
Precisely. So you've got this confined space. It's probably getting hot. There's this, visible social tension. Everyone's a bit too close.
Cramped, awkward.
And all this external pressure just shines a spotlight, doesn't it, on our hero's hidden issue, his internal conflict.
Peas.
The peas. It's this very private battle he's fighting right there in this very public, very cramped arena. Worst possible moment.
You can almost feel the air getting thick. So the elevator starts moving. Slowly, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. The story says it's crawling upward, painfully slow, and the tension just escalates floor by floor.
Can you give us some markers? How does it build?
Well, by the 3rd floor, someone sighs loudly. One of those sighs.
The communal groan sigh.
Exactly. By the 7th floor, this, oppressive silence takes over. Everyone kind of gets it. Something's uncomfortable here, but nobody says anything. Classic elevator etiquette.
Keep your eyes forward. Pretend nothing's happening.
Precisely. Then, 9th floor, the dog starts whining.
Oh, the dog knows.
Maybe sensing the mood, or maybe it's just hot and crowded for the poor thing. We don't know. But it adds another layer.
And our hero, through all this, what's he doing?
He's trying his best to be invisible, standing stiffly in the corner, breathing shallowly, probably praying.
Just trying to hold it together.
But the peas, the story puts it quite poetically. They won't be ignored. They're getting more insistent.
Oh, dear. This is where the story really grips you, isn't it? That core tension.
It really is. Because you have this shared discomfort. Everyone's feeling the heat, the crowd, the weird mix of smells. That's the public layer.
Yeah, everyone's aware of that.
But layered underneath is our hero's unique personal catastrophe that he is desperately, desperately trying to hide.
That contrast between what everyone senses generally and what's really going on inside him specifically.
That's the heart of it, that gap between the public performance and the rumbling private reality.
Okay, brace yourselves, listeners.
Yeah.
We've reached the climax. Floor 11. What happens?
Floor 11 is the point of no return. Our hero, accidentally, as the story delicately phrases it.
Accidentally or inevitably.
Let's just say inevitably. He releases a Well, a message from the P's.
The P's have spoken.
Loudly, one presumes. And the reaction is immediate, dramatic.
Well.
Next floor, 12th floor, someone frantically slams the stop button.
Whoa, stop button. That's serious in elevator world.
It really is. Panic mode activated. And what happens next is, well, it's almost predictable. The search for the culprit begins.
The blame game. In a sealed metal box. Perfect.
It's fascinating, isn't it? A classic group reaction to something unpleasant and, crucially, unexplained.
So who reacts first?
The man with the lavender cologne, he's apparently outraged, asking the air, who did that?
Talking to the confined space itself?
Then the grandma pipes up, maybe trying to diffuse it, blaming the heat, the pressure,
Right.
rationalizing.
Okay, trying to find a less personal cause.
But then the girl with the chips, she doesn't hesitate, points straight at the dog.
Of course, the dog can't defend itself.
It's textbook scapegoating, really. You've got this unpleasant, socially awkward event, the actual source is unknown, or maybe too embarrassing to even consider.
Right, you don't want to accuse Grandma or Mr. Lavender.
Exactly. So you find an easy target, a vulnerable one. The dog is perfect. I can't deny it. The story even notes the dog turns away, looking humiliated.
Oh, poor dog. Taking the fall for the P's.
A true, unwitting accomplice.
And our hero, the actual source. What's his reaction during this inquisition?
This is maybe the most remarkable part. He's standing there, apparently with the face of Buddha, just staring straight ahead into the void.
Complete poker face.
More than that. It's described as a true Zen master level of self-control. Amidst the rising panic and blame, he is an island of terrifying calm.
He's achieved enlightenment through extreme discomfort.
Something like that. It's an incredible display of maintaining that social mast under, let's be honest, extreme aromatic pressure.
So the elevator is stopped, accusations are flying, the dog is shamed. How does this resolve? They can't stay stuck there forever.
No, eventually someone presumably restarts the elevator, or maybe they just endure. The story skips ahead to the arrival, finally, the 17th floor.
Freedom. Or at least fresh air.
You bet. The doors open and the whole crowd basically just spills out. Like they're fleeing a gas chamber is the impression you get.
Can't blame them, really. A stampede for oxygen.
Everyone scrambles away, except one person.
Our hero.
Our hero. He remains alone in the elevator. Still tired, still sweaty, but undiscovered.
He made it. He survived the Odyssey.
He did. And the story frames it as a victory for him. A very specific kind of victory, mind you.
How so? What kind of victory is it?
Well, it's maybe a dubious win from everyone else's point of view. They just endured something awful. But for him, it's absolutely a win.
Because his secret is safe.
Exactly.
Okay.
He saved face. He preserved his social mask. That carefully constructed public self, his secret stayed with him, undetected.
Wow. What a story. It's funny, but it's also kind of profound.
I think so, too. When you step back, it's more than just an awkward elevator ride. It's a really beautiful, if slightly pungent metaphor.
A metaphor for what, exactly?
For that disconnect, right, between our inner state, which, let's face it, sometimes bubbles up unexpectedly.
Like rogue peas.
Like rogue peas.
Yeah.
And the mask of composure we wear, especially in these tight, forced social situations we find ourselves in. Elevators, public transport.
Office meetings sometimes.
Anywhere, really. Anywhere we're performing normalcy while maybe dealing with our own internal chaos.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How much effort do we actually put into maintaining that facade,
Yeah.
day in, day out?
A huge amount, often unconsciously. And this story highlights just how fragile that facade can be, how vulnerable it is to these sudden internal impulses.
A delicate balancing act.
It absolutely is. And the story, with its humor, kind of strips away the pretense. It shows the sheer willpower involved in keeping up appearances.
And also maybe how quick we are as a group to find an external reason, a scapegoat, when faced with something uncomfortable from within the group itself.
That too. Blame the dog, blame the heat, anything but confront the awkwardness directly or, heaven forbid, suspect yourself or someone respectable.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the lingering thought you want to leave our listeners with?
I guess it's this. How often do we completely unwittingly witness or maybe even participate in someone else's hidden drama?
Yeah.
Something deeply personal unfolding right beside us in the most ordinary places, like that elevator.
Just another Tuesday commute, but for someone, it's their own private odyssey.
Exactly. So maybe the final question is, how many peace-stricken heroes do we actually meet every day?
Or heroes of other silent battles.
Precisely. How many walk among us, completely undetected?
Definitely something to ponder the next time you find yourself sharing a small space. Think about the unseen stories, the quiet struggles happening all around.
The world's full of them. Hidden odysseys everywhere.
Indeed. Well, that's all the time we have for this deep dive. Until next